this. Okay. How are we looking? Lava. Hey, spider. Close enough? How much bronze do I have now? 61. Send 30 of that onto this thing. Oh. Lucky me. Right. That's going pretty good. I want to get some proper stuff done today. We'll see how that goes. You didn't catch the end of the last stream, did you? Which means you didn't see all this. We've got 3 cobble gens going. These have all got aqueous accumulators underneath. There is a draw controller linked under here that's connecting these 3. They're not into the main Tom's storage system. We've also got this, which is making lava out of the cobble that we're getting from those. See, you're right, apart from the fact that the cobble recipe in the stone barrel, there is no large stone barrel recipe for it. There is only the small stone barrel. Otherwise, I would have done the big one. There's like the rock crusher and stuff, but that's MV. There's essence stuff. And there's like the rock crusher GregTech one, like this thing that runs on Steam, but there isn't just this recipe with the soul campfire that does it. Why not use the igneous extruder? Bronze piston. I mean, the lava's not getting consumed here either. I guess it would have saved me the stone barrels and having 3 machines instead of 6. Like the 3 here and then the ones underneath. Yeah. How quick is it? Oh, it makes deep slate as well. And you can get stone out of it. I might use it for stone with the magma block. And you can get the thermal series upgrades. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. No, you're not wrong. Not wrong about any of that. HV, that's a chem reactor recipe for? Jeez. How do I get blaze rods then? How am I going to get this? How do I get a magma block? A single one fed into 4 of the big barrels. See, that sounds pretty good. Okay, maybe we'll swap it out, but the idea is here anyway. We make cobble and lava and stone stuff here. And I was like going through how much I'm gonna need for all the steam. And it's kind of rough. I've got 3 liquid boilers. I went through this whole thing after you left about how long these things burn for, and I very nearly I came up with a whole create setup that would automate me making blocks of charcoal that I would then use to burn in the steam things to make steam, like in there, like with this recipe. Where is it? I think block of charcoal is like page 50 something. I don't know. Anyway, I was going to do a block of charcoal for this. Because I was like, I've got all this wood that's for free. The lava's like not very quick. That's not great, you know? I went through all that, and then at the end of it, I realized if it's the solid one and it's an item, it's half the amount of steam per tick. It could burn for longer, but I'm only producing half the amount of steam. And I was like, well, I'm not doing that. I want to make as much steam as I can. Gotta do it this way. I really nearly did it. I really nearly went for blocks of charcoal. Because like the timing is good. They stack, you can get like 64. I also compared the bucket of lava is longer than 1,000 millibuckets of the liquid lava. But obviously, if the liquid one is making you more than the solid one, then it's just going to be better anyway. So I nearly did a whole thing with create where I would like use a spout and make buckets of lava and like do it that way as well with a solid one. And I was like, no, that's not going to work either. Yeah, the lava's so free. It's 100. It's fine. I just nearly went with the charcoal because it was, in theory, it would burn for longer and you could stack it at 64 and everything. Yeah, here, charcoal. I was like 8,640 seconds and I can stack that up to 64. That's great. Compare that with the lava, 100 millibuckets of lava that is 360 seconds. It's like, oh, that's not even close. But no, if I'm getting double the amount of steam with a liquid boiler, I've got to do it this way. But then I was like, okay, it makes 30 millibuckets of steam. How much of that actually gets turned into power? And that's really low. Like, the amount of steam that this consumes, this LV steam turbine, like this stuff consumes so much steam instantly. So it's like I don't even know how I'm supposed to power everything. And I get it. It's that I can't use the steam from... If I use the steam from the high pressure steam boilers, these things, they can't be used to power LV machines, really. Like, I can't make LV power out of them. I have to just power steam machines out of the steam. I can't put this in the middle, because if I put this in the middle, it doesn't work. I just can't make enough steam that quick. it uses 640 millibuckets of steam every whatever, right? Every 0.5 seconds. And I'm making 30 millibuckets a tick. Like, yeah. That would be so... I'd have like a stack of these, 100 of these things, just for like 2 of these. And it's like, it's just not it. Yeah. I'm going to have a lava maker. We make the steam with these, and then they power steam machines only. When it comes to powering the mechanical sieve, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to power these LV machines. MV solar. Yeah, I need to get to MV first. I mean the dynamos. Hang on. None of this power is great. Like none of it. I don't know how good this is. Okay, so that is MV, the Steam ones. They'll be way better for power. But making Steam is going to be hard enough, to be honest, for these. Right, we can make this. Right, I need to use this to power the LV machines, and then flood it with charcoal. Right, that's my option. Because I can make this. This is not hard, right? And how much does it make? You used steam. I can't use thermal steam until LV. I mean, until MV, and I can't justify using Greg steam because it's just so not viable. I can't make that much steam. The amount of steam I need to power this thing, I can't make that. I think I do the Stirling generator and I convert it. I think that's the best thing to do. I haven't really been. I need to look at other StarTech playthroughs and just see what other people are doing. But yeah, I've got all this charcoal. I can easily set up some charcoal would create. I mean, look, this thing's right here. I can just burn it with lava. I'd use a fan. I'd use an encased fan to make it. It's not on passive yet, but we can set that up. That's not hard. Encased fan, lava, wood logs on a conveyor, turn into charcoal. No problem, right? Yeah, that is the way to do it. And then we compress it. I can use a mechanical press and a basin to make blocks of charcoal. One of these is a block of charcoal. You just hang on. Hey, me weasel. My 2 goats. Yeah, look, I could so basically press, basin, block of charcoal with Stirling dynamo. It's slightly... Do the maths for me. Hang on. 1, 4... So that over 9, as opposed to charcoal. Oh, come on, where's charcoal? Just give me a... Yeah. 16,000. So, what's 16,000 times 9? 160, 144,000. Oh, it's the same. It's not always the case. Sometimes the blocks are more efficient than... yeah, it's the same. Sometimes the blocks are more efficient than the items, but not in this case. But that's okay. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to do that. It's just another thing on the line, uses more rotational force. If we're like struggling with the speed that we're getting the charcoal in, we could press it into blocks, and the blocks make it burn for longer. Like, potentially. I don't know. It's fine. Anyway. Let's make some of these Sterling Dynamos. So Sterling Dynamo plus the converter, right? So the converter is the last thing we need for this quest anyway. Hang on, is this... EU converts by itself. We need to convert the RF into EU. We can do 16 amps. Definitely. And then that will power everything. Hang on. Where are the other converters? 128 FE. Yeah, we can get 2048 FE easily. I mean, we just saw. Right? Like that amount. Yeah, okay. I think this has to be the way we do it. It just looks so much better to me than the alternative. Right. We need some more iron and steel going, so let's grab some. Yeah. I'm on board. Again, we just can't make enough steam. Yeah. The steam's nice, it just doesn't get you all the way. You can't make enough steam to power everything you want to. Especially because the steam dynamos are MV. Get some iron going. Get some steel going. Yes, we'll do solar for sure. Once we get past MV. What was I gonna say? We're in a desert. You know, makes sense to do a big old solar array. Oh yeah, I like the high pressure steam machines. And I'll definitely be using those when with the steam I'm currently making, I will use those, right? Where's iron? Okay. Interesting. Sure. So we're a bit low on charcoal, it seems. We went through it all. We can fix that. Yeah, but getting their steam for 4 steam generators into LV, that just looked really, really hard. Too hard. And that was enough for them to run. Yeah, but I thought this thing made 32 EU a tick. The voltage out of the basic steam turbine is 32 EU a tick. Just to have that running constantly, if it's like 1-to-1, right? But then to have this run constantly, you needed like, at least to me, like, you need so much steam. 640 millibuckets of steam every 0.5 seconds. Why am I over here? I don't know why I'm over here. I just need more charcoal. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what my solars were doing. Right. They're all going with charcoal, that's good. In the meantime, give me all these. Iron's good as well. Okay. Get that going. This iron in here, this wrought iron in here. More charcoal for this. That we can do with this. And then a bit more wood in here. How many of those setups were passive, though? Right, I need gold. They're all just going, aren't they? That's okay. We need gold plates, we need... what else do we need? Iron gears, I need some iron plates. And then a total of how much steel per machine hull? 2 here, 3, 11. Okay, how much steel do we have? That's 22 ingots per Sterling generator. Sterling dynamo. We need way more steel. I mean, this is the primitive blast furnace. How hard is it to upgrade? Solid blast furnace. Can make that. Need steel firebox casing. It's just a bit quicker, isn't it? Man, it's still free. What does this do? You can't make it. Okay, fantastic. Great. Sturdy machine casing. Does they use fire bricks? Yeah. Guess we double the amount with the cost of extra raw iron. That's so doable. I can make the steam one. What, a steam blast furnace? Steam blaster. I can't make that. There's no recipe. I'm pressing R. I'll have a look. Steam oven. That's a smelter. That's a furnace. Awesome, right? Did you mean this one? The ore factory one? Yeah, I don't think there is one. But that's okay. That's okay. I still want to upgrade. And the kiln. Can we upgrade the kiln? There's a steam kiln, which doesn't seem to speed up the process at all. Oh, it has steam parallels. Okay. It has parallels. That'd be what convinces me. Let's see. I want a stack of iron plates. And the rest of the iron I want to put in the kiln. Okay. Right. Let's make a bunch more blocks for this. Okay, so the first thing I want is to make the solid blast furnace, right? The firebox casing, how much is that going to be? That's quite a lot of steel. But it is twice as fast. Which redstone do we have? 207. We have dust, right? Probably get some more. More redstone. How many blocks is that going to be? I like 8. Let's get the gold. So I need some gold rods, that's fine. Let's just do 32. How many is that then? 8. Pretty good. Okay, iron gears. Need some iron rods for that. How many do we have? None. Okay. Let's fix that. It's 4 per gear. So we need another 32. Okay, get the file. 32. Huh. I already had one on me, right? Yes, that is 32. Wow, okay. Let's just do this as well. It's plates, isn't it? Okay. So, 8 of these. Fantastic. So now I just need 8 of these, which needs 16 tin cable. How are we for tin cable? How are we for the rubber as well? Ah, not so good. Okay. How are we for sulfur? Not good, not bad. How many buckets do I have left? Just the one. Okay. If I shift... Yeah, okay. How much is enough for the rubber we have? The sulfur we have, even. That'll do. Oops. Nearly there. Whoops. Okay. So... only thing I'm missing is all that steel now. Getting up to 64. My creosote is full. Steel. 44. That's 22. Yeah, it's just... we need so much. It's so annoying we can't, get the efficient amount of, steel for this. Right, 2 LV machine hulls. At least gets me my first 2 dynamos. Where was the quest for whatever I just made? The dynamos to be in power, right? Yes, okay. Right, so we do this and we... Okay. We do this and we get the LV upgrade. Soul infused glass, these are fluid solidifier. Okay. Other than that, it's really liquid tin. So that's an extractor as well. Okay. So extractor, fluid solidifier, boom, we have an LV upgrade kit. And it upgrades the power by 6. Question is, where am I going to put all my LV machines? I don't really want to put them in here. This feels like a good little place for Steam. Apart from the sieves, but you know, it's what it is. This is all create stuff. I could put it up there, but I don't know. Something new, maybe? LV room. What would that look like? Deep slate. Stone brick. If I wanted just regular stone, best way for doing that is what? I mean this, right? I can't get a magma block on hand at all. No. Because I can't get blaze. Am I supposed to just go to the nether and kill something? Like, are they gonna spawn? It's not unpeaceful. Oh, the rods. Yeah, they don't make it very easy. Okay, well... rock breaker then. Or just small load of cobble. Unless... I just make it out of... I'm actually holding quite a bit of stone on me. How terrible did a cobble chipped stuff look? It looks pretty bad. I don't mind that one. How terrible does this look? As a floor, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But I don't know. Hmm. Welcome back, Meat Weasel. Thinking about... I want to make a building for the LV stuff, but I'm just struggling on what I want to do with it. I've got some Sterling dynamos coming, and we're going to use them to make some power. But I'm unsure what blocks I want to use, as usual. Oh, my inventory's always so full. The what now? That's okay. It happens. I need to watch more people play StarTech and get some ideas, because I want to know what other people are doing. But yeah, Sterling dynamos seem to be the way for LV power. Yeah, they're building. I don't know what I want to do for it. I want to put all my LV machines in there, but... And then this. Do I want any of these? I think these will look terrible, apart from maybe that one. And the soil diorite and blackstone. That's something different. We've got the blackstone. Yeah, I like building stuff. Hang on, all the blackstone's already in the storage. I just got to do this. I was using blackstone for the the stuff over here. I really wish the travel anchors didn't cost steel, because then I'd actually make them. This is all blackstone. There's chipped and there's re-chiseled. There aren't many re-chiseled ones. I get what you're saying, Meat Weasel. Build it in mind for having HV machines in, and then just have the LV ones in there temporarily. Okay, what's like the most tidy, polished block we can get out of Blackstone? Is it just polished? Double check, double check. Am I just going to go with the polished? Yes, I am. Okay, let's grab more Blackstone. Okay. I want a square. What do I want? Okay. Am I make my range longer with this thing? The essential building stuff. Effortless. Not... Okay. Effortless building, not essential building. Seems to increase reach to say too. I thought I did that. Like basalt? Do you mean? How do I get it to be bigger? Guessing I can't. It just doesn't feel long enough. Ah. Okay, let's go out to 20. And then do... that. So that's 31. 20... Sure. Oops. I know which ones you mean actually. Wait, it's also the industrial decor stuff. Interesting. What do I like from here? Hmm. Zinc can get me chains, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, no, I agree with the square being a bit boring, but I think I want this to be... Hmm. Uh, I could use some glass. I'm thinking glass. Don't think I'm going for that, me weasel. uh, okay. How much iron do I have? Not enough for this. Did I multi-pattern P2P for the auto-crafting or the assembly line? Of the assembly line. No. I split the crafts up or made double the pads. They were never P2P'd. I had bad experience with P2Ps. It not working properly and such. Kind of put me off using it again. Which is a shame. Like, it wasn't... No. My English sucked. I didn't read it properly. No, it's not your fault. Not on the assembly line. When I P2P'd... When I patterned P2P'd... Even like 6 wire mills... And just was like, send the pattern through... Make all 6 do the craft... I'd always get loads going into one, and then sometimes it would distribute it into all of them, but one of them in particular would always get like way more than the rest of them. And I couldn't fix it, so I gave up with P2Ps. Of course it was really easy. I can't change the pattern at all if I want to do multi-PCP. Why do I really like the blocks of iron? All the blocks of raw iron I like. I like the other blocks of iron from Rechiseled. I like these ones. I like all the iron blocks, but it's just so expensive. My iron isn't infinite yet. Ugh. Leather, that's right. I was going to do leather stuff. What happened to that? I need mycelium growth. I need loads more of these spores. Oh, what, easy villages? No, I don't think so. Red mushroom. Do I have a red mushroom? Oh. What am I sieving to get it? Mycelium. 5% drop chance. Well, that sucks. Hmm. What was diorite? 2. There's still witch water in here. Okay. Well, go to setting 2. I'll get some lava. Diorite. I like the tiled ones, but I want it to be smoother than that. Is there marble? There's no marble pebbles by the looks of things, which makes it harder to... Where do I even get the marble from? Ugh. Can I get marble dust back into... I can't get marble dust back into marble blocks. What? So there's just no way I can get marble? Unless I find it somewhere. Ah, that's so boring. Okay, I want like a wall of machines and then space. How? Where's our midpoint? Wait, what? This is 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, it's even? I thought I made it odd. I could bring it back by one. Ugh, such a pain. Why? No, it is even. I want it odd. It's 24 blocks along, but that means the midpoint is like a 2, and I want it to be a 3. Shrink it then. No, odd's better. Gotta be odd. Very wide stuff's just better. Now if I go across 20, 21, which means the midpoint is going to be 11. So here. And I could do this. There we go. And then for this side, 20 there, 9, 29, midpoint would be 15. So there, and then the 3. Is that right? Hundred and 117, 117. Fantastic. Okay. Okay, so You can hear the coke oven crackling? Could you? We were quite far away. Are you sure it was that? Okay. Oh, I hear that. That crackle. Do you know what that is? That is the music. It's the Minecraft soundtrack on my music bot. And I guess it's just playing one of the ones that has... It's either a music disc or, like, just has crackling in it, I guess. What a glass to choose from here. Jeez. What kind of color would we use to describe LV? It's kind of like brown or gray. Like the soul infused stuff. It's not great. It's so gray, isn't it? I can make... I kind of want to use light gray stained glass. How much glass do we have? 27. Can we fix that? That's not enough. At the moment, it's still alloy smelter territory because we have... Yeah, or... kiln. Okay. I still need glass dust either way first. Which means... more of this, I guess. There's no other nice way of getting it, is there? Not this early on. Okay, so we need more quartz sand. Can I get quartz sand any easier? Is there a... Ah! Say no more. Oh yeah, this doesn't really take a lot. So why is it not doing it? Oh, what, now you are? The moment I say it, now it's like, oh yeah, okay, we can do it now. Really? It didn't do it. The moment I said, why isn't it doing it, it just decided to start doing it. Are you kidding me? Okay. We ran out of water. Okay, I'm not gonna touch it. Use up the steam. So I should be putting stuff in there. Okay, hang on. What's it called? What's the thing called? The casting mold. Cool. Okay. So why can I get black dye very easily? Crushing coal. Or milling coal. Okay. And white dye wasn't too bad either, right? It was bone meal or bones. Hmm. Not anymore, it isn't. But, yeah. It's close enough. You have to extract it, I think. But you can also mill it or crush it the same way. I just need a lot of... These witherbone furniture things look really cool. What the hell? Right, anyway, sorry. I want light grey dye. How about just grey dye? No. It's tricky. I mean, I got the farm. The large farm multi. But I don't have the flowers. And I can't start with the flowers without getting a greenhouse. 'Cause with like the bone meal thing. This. I can't do that without a greenhouse. Greenhouse needs an MV circuit. Which, yeah. It's a fair bit away. I don't think I'm particularly close to getting arsenic. That's annoying. Okay. We use it up. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put the boilers here. Right. Stirling dynamos. When shoved with a load of charcoal. Start making me power. And that would need to go into a converter, and that's fine. We're gonna need how many of these? And a load of stuff. I need an inventory. Cable connector. I need more inventory cable in general. Okay. So I need a bucket of lava. Case fan. Yeah, start simple. And get a water wheel. Yeah, they're pretty annoying, aren't they? There we go. Let's get a new diamond axe. Right, and then gearbox. Still missing cogwheels, okay. Really, I want a shaft first. Then a gearbox. And then I can put the fan in. Oh, the old lock and link emote. Oh, I missed that. It just needs to be blowing, right? Is it going? It's just going the wrong way. Yeah. It shows in the crafting recipe. Okay. Well, we need charcoal. Charcoal. Yeah. Does the speed of the fan affect the recipe speed? I remember it saying something about that. I feel like it doesn't. The speed of the fan does not affect its processing speed, only its range. What? What do I do? It's too close. Okay. How about we... No, it's not the sand that's the problem. There we go. The problem I was having was getting the direction right while still having this bit blocked off. And now it's spinning the wrong way. Okay, instead of it being there... Oh. There we go. Yeah. I know. Right, there you go. That's going straight down. Oh, it's not. uh... I could have put myself out. I just... Where are my goggles? Okay, great. Good stuff. This. Just get rid of them. Okay. So, I just want the lava to go directly down. Why? Why is that so hard? Yeah, well, what's the best way of keeping the lava contained? Slabs. Okay, well, the range still reaches here. So all I need to do is output logs from my system onto a brass, whatever they're called, funnel. What's a tunnel? What's a tunnel different to a funnel? Oh, okay, sure. Oh, I see. They can be used to direct stuff. Stand in the fanned air. No, you know what? I'm good, actually. I don't actually want to do that. What am I missing? Dried kelp? No. I'm missing the electron tube, aren't I? Da, da, da. Okay. Chess. Unless I want to do this and bring it over here. What do we think? What direction does this go? Is that right? Get rid of the death marker. Other way. Okay. We'll find out very quickly. Inventory check. Is that not a channel point thing? Inventory check? If not, it should be. I can add that. There you go. Doesn't look right. You don't like it going like across here? Oh. That might be a problem. You think this is too far forward? I mean, it turns to charcoal. Is that what you were worried about? Okay, you're happy with it. We want to item pipe this right into the back. No. Stop. Stop on the lava bit. Poop. We need him to stop on the lava. How do I get him to stop there? A deployer? Not a deployer, what are they called? Depot. Is this what you're worried about? How do I get the depot to push it along? Hey Pilly, how's it going? Yeah. I'm very new. I want to make charcoal. And we need a way of having the logs stop on the belt at the right point and then keep going once they've turned into charcoal. Because before, they just keep going along and they just stay as logs and they wouldn't stop. And then now it's just on a depot and we need to get it back onto the belt. Multiple fans. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that. I'm not sure. Yeah, and we know it does meet Weasel, it just doesn't... A funnel that only allows charcoal. Hang on. This doesn't work, does it? No. It was like this. What, like, so it turns around? Like, it comes out here, it goes around like that? Yeah, we tried it over here as well, didn't we? How did we do it over here, though? Hmm. I mean... This works as well. What a pleasant surprise. You can't filter them? I don't think I need to. Because these will only... This can only have one type of item on it at a time, but it always pulls a stack out at a time. So what happens is, it doesn't turn them all... Because the item pipe is slow enough, it means that it kind of filters it for me. By the time this gets to 0, then a new stack comes out. Oh, maybe when a new stack comes out, it doesn't work. Anyway, I can make it work. It's okay. If not these pipes, I can use other pipes. I don't think I am. I think I can get this to work. Why is the water being really stupid? There we go. It was from the old water wheel. Yeah, okay, it's taking logs. Alright. I don't need this either. I think as long as there's charcoal in the other dynamos, it's fine. It only... how do I disable fire tick? No, fire tick. Do fire tick. There you go. No fire tick. I hear fire tick's bad for TPS anyway, so makes more sense to get rid of it. Okay, you guys, chest with charcoal, belt in front of fan, belt, chest with logs. I mean, this is fine. As long as these things have charcoal in, they'll only take more charcoal. It's not janky. Why? Why are you upset, Spider? You guys are not happy with this. I can add a filter. I can literally just get a robot arm or whatever as well. Hang on. Yeah, I like what you're saying, me weasel. Okay, I'll do that way. Wrong one. If I knew how to use the frog ports, I probably would be. This is not going to work without. There. The recipe in this uses a conveyor module? That is so mean. Ugh, I hate it. What direction is this? North? There you go. Okay. Cool. This works. And I don't even need to use these pipes. Even though I could, just from... you know what? No, I am going to do this. I am going to use these pipes. I don't think they're going to be an issue. There you go. This works perfectly fine. Why'd you hate it so much? I'll lock the drawer. Yeah, lock and link, right? I'm not going to link it, actually. I'll just keep it locked. Keep it separate from everything else. There you go. Now, these are always going to get charcoal. I can potentially... Yeah, but I like my drawers, don't I? I like the drawers. I think it's tidier. I didn't really like the idea of the belt going across the thing anyway. Right, can I make more Sterling dynamos now? How much steel do we have? Not enough. As usual. Ah, this has sorted itself out. Take a deep breath, Spider. It's okay. It works perfectly fine. It's actually really compact and quite good. I could even pipe in the items from underneath these things instead. Right? It's fine. It's great. What do I use to cable with RF? Like a pipes energy cable? Yes, we are going to make LV stuff, Spider. That's the idea. That's what this is for. We need the converter, first of all. I need the soul-infused stuff. Which is going to need a bunch of wire. Like a bunch of wire. Like, that's like all the wire I can make. I needed 4. That's unlucky. You used Greg cables for this? Flux Networks is HV. That's okay. I might use energy pipes. Depending on how good they are. Do we know how good they are? What would you recommend, Pilly? I can use, there's... Which create things are in here? There's the electric stuff, the new age stuff. The energized, like the motors and stuff. And the electromagnet stuff. But I don't know how any of that stuff really works. Energy pipes can't keep up with MV. I mean, I only needed to do enough RF for the LV converter at the moment. Let's also create diesel generators. So once I get a good source of diesel, I guess I could do diesel for create. Sure. Hold the conveyor in front of the generators and use the Greg cables. Really? That just... I don't know. I'm guessing no Ender IO because it sucks. Yeah. Which is a shame. Really? Oh, sorry. Are there no... Does Thermal Series have anything like that I could use? It's weird how they don't, right? They give you all the power generators and the storage, but they don't give you a cable. Right, I'm gonna test out the energy pipes. Just test them. I'm not going to make loads of them. If they get to their limit, they get to their limit, and they suck. I want to see if they can handle... Where... That's not here, is it? It's under quality of life. Yeah. We won't use these too much. Hang on. Is there anything else here about... Oh, I should do hypertubes. How hard are they to make? Not very. Stones... crafting blueprint. Oh, okay. Laser IO. Surely. Surely it's just I should be using laser IO the whole time. How hard are the cards? Logic chips. I mean, I can make that now. That's not that bad. Okay. I'll use these right now because these are what I have. But then I can make the laser IO stuff. Right, the converter. We made some soul-infused plates, didn't we? Oh, I already got rid of them. Do my wire cutters break or something? 16x. LV 16. I'm low on steel again. Nine. I have it. Okay. Right, these, some wire cutters. Sure. There we go. Okay, so these plus... Please. Quest completed. Early game. Big boy quest at the end. All done. Fantastic. Okay. I think it would rather I use a Greg wrench. That's okay. Hope. I know what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong. Okay, I'm confused. I have no idea. What is happening? Are you outputting? Am I missing something? Yeah, it's in the right mode. Before it was in the right mode, and I soft malleted it to EU in, out native, and then put it back to converting native energy, which is FE in and EU out. You don't think these cables insert into the converters? Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Okay, right. In that case, a create vintage laser. A laser pointer from web displays. Fascinating. Oh, I forget glass panes suck in this. Where's my saw? There's no way my saw broke. Really? Okay. Well, good thing I made it like glass, huh? Sure. This, this. While we're here, bit cheeky this, but it's fine. Oh, well, that's great. I'm glad they suck, I guess. Right, laser wrench. We're gonna need a card holder. I'm gonna need some cards and some laser connectors. Okay. Yeah, I remember the card slot holder. Oh, my screenshots is my I button. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. I mean, I normally have it as I, but looks like I might be taken this time. So let's try. Shift I. Bit harder to remember, but I mean, it's probably fine. Thank you. We'll go back to O. Cool, that'll do. Right, these things. 1, 2. Ah, the book. Great. Now I need the cards. So, energy cards. I'm going to need 3 energy cards. Oh, that's a lot of redstone for a card. Ah, I'm out of quartz. Ready? Jeez, okay. Everyone's upset. What's not linked? The nodes aren't linked. I mean, you're seeing the line, right? Am I crazy? Am I stupid? It's okay. You see the other one's a bit better than... Huzzah! Thank you, Laser IO. I mean, I used to the UI of these. You've seen me use them before. I just know I can click the sides and it's a bit quicker. Right. Well, I have 16 amps of stuff, which is great. Invar. Which invar am I sitting on? Sure. There's lava in. What am I doing wrong? I have a steam alloy smelter. Why am I using the invar dust? I can use either. I just don't need the dust. I probably have more use for the ingot than the dust. I'm out of charcoal again. But I'm not anymore. I can go grab some. Cool. Okay. How are we for iron dust? Terrible. How are we for dust in general? Makes sense. Now. Right, how much soul infused stuff do we have? Not enough. More. Where are we quest-wise? Well, with the converter done, we're basically done with this chapter. There's just a few little things like tempered glass, the composter, rubber processing alternative, the farm, the mechanical mixer, and then we're basically in this now. Which is good. These are all the LV machines, you know. Onto gallium arsenide and getting MV circuits and an EBF and some cupronickel. Yes. We'll probably have an EBF by the end of the week. Depends how quickly I just rush through things or if I do a bunch of other stuff first. Yeah. I wish... Jeez, okay. What goes at the top? File. Yeah. This soul-infused stuff, I need more of it. That's just stuck there now. That's great. Okay, I don't need the biggest cables ever for this, do I? I can use 4x and it'd be fine. They have max amps of 16, which is just fine. Perfect. Right? How is this? Not getting me anything yet. It's probably wise for me to... wrong hammer. Nope, right hammer. There you go. Let the steam build up a bit first. Okay. Right, we might need a bit of... No, pretty good for Invar. I just need this to hurry up, I guess. I guess I could build the other mechanical sieves. Because this stuff's basically just ready and waiting. Something else I should do is this draw controller needs one of these connectors. Okay. And I have all the cobble in the world in my storage thing. Yes, fantastic. Okay. So that means that cobble, as well as going towards the lava, which is great, it's also going towards all of these, which is good. When oh, hang on. How good is the range? That good. Yeah, these need their own jaw controller. That's okay. They're not called jaw controllers in this. They're called storage controllers, I think. Okay. I can't make another inventory connector, can I? Missing the quartz. We still have some blocks. Okay. Right. That went terribly. Let's try that again. All three in. Good. Lock, link. We need dust. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, I saw the 3-4 stream. I joined it. I was watching it. I was lurking. All it tells me is there's not a lot of people who are popular who are streaming GregTech regularly, but there is an audience that will watch it because they know 3-4 from YouTube, so they watch him when he's on Twitch because of that. But you can get like a hike if he gets hundreds of viewers. They're willing to watch Twitch streams of GregTech. It's just a matter of them knowing others exist, which is why I need to do more YouTube stuff. Yeah, the collab stuff is great for him. Great for all of them, I should say. Like doing the collab stream stuff and doing a co-op playthrough of GTNH is pretty cool. Right. So these are all linked, which is great. They need these things. I think what we can do is this. What? Yeah. Could use some light down in the basement. Sure. We got any lanterns? Use the wrench. I just tried using the wrench and it was being stupid. You saw that. You saw it be stupid with me. How do I get the filtered ones? You. Regular one plus more quartz. How kind. Okay, well what you just saw me do, Spider, was rotate with the Greg wrench, it not work, me swap to the pipe wrench, and then that worked. That's what you just saw. And that doesn't fit with what you just said. It's weird. I don't know what's wrong with it, but there you go. That's what happened. Okay, well look, I can try again. It might work this time now. I'm trying to show you. But the pipe wrench. Oh. Well, you make comments like you are. Can I switch this back on without everything breaking? How long until you run out of steam? That just consumes so much steam. Yeah, I guess the steam ones don't rotate. I don't know. So yeah, I'm not being silly, just breaking them and replacing them and stuff. Not in this case. Wait, what? I swear I just made the filtered one. Did I not? Okay. Sure, maybe I just made the same one twice or something. I don't know. Sand. Ta-da. Cobble, gravel, sand. They've all got what they need. And they're all in the system now. Which is great. Though you're having a heart attack. Because of the steam. Well, to be fair, these high pressure steam liquid boilers aren't in yet. The ones that do the lava. The only issue I have with these things is they need a water input, a lava input, and a steam output. So they need 3 inputs. And I need a 4th face for like poofing out steam or whatever they do, right? At the vent or whatever, I guess. Do these things need to vent? Anyway, even without that, that is like 3 faces I need. Yeah, I was debating that when I was thinking about it last stream, if I should use universal cables or not. But how could I filter what things need to go in and out and stuff? Could I get both lava and water in the same cable with that? We could universal cable the... I mean, would it work with just fluid? Or am I crazy? Who's to say... Okay, these don't... I should not extract this just yet. We need to sort the water out first. Aqueous accumulator, right? That's just like the thing I do. Okay. Now let's say I want to do this, but also this. They're quite loud. But oh, whoops. I'm gonna go ahead and say I want this off immediately before it starts. Oh, having a cry. Same with you, actually. Probably 16 more fluid pipe. Oh yeah. Now how long until that breaks? Oh, broken already. This one's going pretty strong though. And it's dead. Yeah, not quite. And not great that we've basically just... There's like sparks everywhere with this stuff. Jeez. I don't know. I'm annoyed. What's wrong with you? Nothing. Okay. I'm annoyed that... So these three do 30 each a tick, but it's not even enough to get any of these going. And that's on top of the solar stuff already up here. I know there's not much solar stuff up here, but you know, even with that, that's rough, right? That's just not great. What are these? Treated wood reinforced casing. They use brass screws on top of all the other stuff. Okay. We can make some treated wood frames. Something in the quest book for it? For what? 28 I need. Okay. Well, we have loads of treated wood, so it's not a problem. Whatever. Let's just get loads. Stack. Better steam. Not really, no. Which is annoying. Better steam kind of comes with the thermal steam. Just my luck. How's the soul infused stuff coming along? I'm sure this is on by now. Oh. Data orbs do not fit in normal data hatches. No, you need to data bank it. What's time? 8:30. I will stop around 9. I think we can get the civs on by then, though. Do I have another mechanical civ? No, and they're kind of expensive. Not too bad, but not great. I want to get this one on first anyway, I think. Which means we need to plug it in. Which means I need more of that soul-infused crap. Wire cutter. So these... I'd like to do... Yeah. I'd like to do 4x cable. I don't know. I guess I just go for it. From here. We are here. Okay. How far do we get? Honestly, not much further left to go, which makes me quite happy. Charcoal. Iron dust, we've got a decent amount. Now we no longer do. Let's smelt it. Sure. Right, now it's going. Okay, good. That was taking too long. It got stuck. How much more do I need? How's this doing? Is this broken again? No. Oh, it's full. And now it's full of steam. Oh yeah, but you got to use the gravel to get that up. That's okay. Can I split a data at a network switch? I used the switch to... The switch was for the HPCAs, right? The data bank is for the data hatches. Is there something that the network switch does that I'm not aware of? You're wondering if it works with a data bank? In what sense? What are you trying to do exactly? Did you run out of steam? You guys did run out of steam. How great. I think when these are all on 2048, it won't be too bad to manage it with the current amount of steam, but I don't know. It's going to be annoying. Right, I need to use some of this. We'll chuck it in here. Any more for any more? Come on. Okay, you in here, wire cutters. Make this, no. Yes. Okay, not bad. It's 5, right? Yeah. Why do research guys when you want a passive, but won't allow you to put a data orbit you've researched? If you did data switch, so you can get an extra 5k off that assembly line. So you currently have an assembly line that has a data hatch and not a data bank attached to it. You can't put a data orb in a data hatch. It has to go through a data bank, be placed in there, and then have a fiber cable to it. You want to use 2 data hatches on it, like one for the data bank that's plugged in with a fiber cable, and then another access hatch that's just like by itself, right? You know you can put the data sticks in the data bank as well, right? I'm sure you do. Come on. Nearly there. Ah, no more invar. Oh. You're trying to passive the ultimate crystal? Really? I don't think I ever passived that. Yes, you have to run a fiber cable from your data bank. There isn't another option, really. A new data bank next to the assembly line. I passive the ultimate material, just not the ultimate crystal. I could have done better with it. It was the micro miners. They got a bit tricky, and the cryolibus stuff got a bit tricky. Hey, you know, for a first Greg pack, bit rough around the edges, but you know. No, he's talking about the orbs, not the modules. So the green circles, not the purple boys. Actually, maybe... Oh, wait, hang on. You've been saying orb, but I think you mean module, actually. I think he does mean the purple things, because I think you can put an orb in it. Access hatch. Maybe you can't. Maybe it's just sticks. I don't know. He's having issues with it anyway. Yeah, it was the module. Yeah, okay. Yes, that was the problem. Right. Nearly there. Oh my, okay. Sure. Like 3 more and we're plugged in. Or we switch you back on. See how long this lasts. And they're already running out. Actually, let that one keep going. Okay, this has to be it. These 21, we'll wire cut these. That should be enough for the 4 more cable I need. We should get a wire mill. That'll be one of the first machines we plug in, I'm sure. Okay. 5 cable. This has to be it. Oh. Ta-da! Oh. Am I supposed to... Gonna get an enlarged quad reactor. Oh my goodness, that is like that. That is actually like your power's solved at that point. I had 3, and then I got infinite power. All right, this. Why am I struggling to rotate things? It's annoying me. It's because of this. Ha. Fantastic. That has gone through. Okay. Now I just need the hatches, and then we're good. This might need some draw controllers. How many circuits do I have? 2. Okay. Let's see. Mechanical sieve. How many outputs are there? This is the problem. The quest tells me. You talk about the Nakata reactors. For the sifter. What are you, what's this, what are you, what? What are you trying to say? You want me to have 2 LV buses? Is that what you're trying to say? I could do a ULV bus with a thing in. Okay. That's kind of a string mesh in. Not distinct. And then LV input bus. Actually, can I do ULV? No, I didn't mean the output when I was asking. Okay, hang on. Change this one to a ULV input. This is gonna have a cable coming up, so probably this side. Then these ones need to be changed to outputs. Okay. Well, there we go. That works. Can I do a draw controller for this, or are you gonna be mad at me if I do a draw controller and some draws? I need some polished deep slate. It gives. Oh, it's a weird number. It's a weird number of UEV amps, I think. Like 12 or something. 9. If you use a superconductor and 2 dynamo hatches, you'll get the number. I'll just do this. What? Okay, sure. Ta-da. Cool. I might push them back by 1. Yeah. Okay. Then we do like the next ones over here, and then this just runs. So I need to get one of those filtered inventory cables. Don't do that. Okay, and then in here we want gravel. And some inventory cable. Need some more. Okay. Oh. Well, there you go. And that's it. That is on passive. They're all in the system. That's pretty cool. How's this doing? Fine. It's doing fine. These are really loud. That's after I've muted them, right? Right, I'm pretty happy with that. I think tomorrow we're gonna need to do the ore factory stuff. Actually, tomorrow's Friday. Either I do an earlier start tomorrow and we do a similar length of time, or I do a shorter stream. Maybe both anyway. I can probably... Maybe I do Town to City or something. Record something for YouTube. I'm not sure. Iron. Why do I only have 8 crushed iron here? Ah, I know why. Because it's not in the system yet. It's in the controller. But I didn't join the controller. Inventory. There. Now they're all in the system. Now they're in the system. Took me long enough, but there we go. What's wrong? Why idling? Oh. No, come on. Yes, this will passive all my ores. So the pipes might need some work. Maybe I do laser IO. What do I think about that? So that's all my ores on passive. We'll need an upgraded ore factory to process them. Maybe multiple ore factories, to be honest. The electric one is the main goal, but we'll probably get a steam one before then. Controller in the middle and have an output and input from that. There's multiple outputs to the bus, which is the problem. That's why I've got to pipe it, but I could get better pipes. I could use Greg pipes, I could use laser IO. There's other alternatives to speed that up a bit. But we're doing pretty good. We made a lot of steel as well. How are we for steel? 84. It's not terrible. Okay. Laser IO is the easiest. Yeah, it probably is. We're filtering with the drawers currently. But yeah, we should start seeing all the crushed ore make its way to the top of my little menu, which is good. The gravel's set up, but obviously we need to do the sand and the dust in the other two sieves as well. That can be done. But yeah, I think it's a tomorrow problem. Again, I'll probably have an earlier start tomorrow. Or a shorter stream. If I have a shorter stream, I might not do Star Tech. I might do Town City or something instead. Saturday. I can stream Saturday. And Sunday should be fine as normal. Oh, actually really close. Snooky gun. Come on, you can make it. Stop. 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 Why haven't you stopped? Did it stop? It stopped. And you? You couldn't quite do it. Let's go to this. So close. There we go, idling. Fantastic. Okay. I'm gonna go, but that was really good. That was perfectly on beat as well. Fantastic. Right. See you tomorrow. Good stuff. Wait. Why does he have to look?